Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss!
Swallow blade! Elusive deity! Shattering! Look at this! Attack time!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Now you see what I can do! Slash! Rising Starter! This one! Begin! Not today! Swallow blade! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
So I still had room to grow.
Here goes!
I shall ensure you survive this. You're helping me become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Duel of the arts!
Take this! That's it! Starter! Flying free! Look at me just sit still! Can you take care of them?
We'll soon see about that.
Swallow blade! Starter!
Here's one more. Tiger blade! This one's mine.
Far enough! Elusive swallow blade! Hitting fire!
This one's mine.
Elusive deity!
Here I go.
Swallow blade!
It's over.
This one's all mine!
Seven Eye All. Don't mind if I do. Mess with the
Swallow blade!
Crush it through.
I'm ready! Take! Blow them away!
Take it. One more.
Swallow blade!
Who's next? You're stronger than any Renan soldier I've ever met. They don't just let... Indeed. So I see.
The heavens must be smiling.
We're in for a long slog with this one. This one's mine. This one's mine. There.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
I'm ready!
Frozen Springwell. Frozen
Hammer!
water.
And take this!
Going in.
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Going in.
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Far enough!
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pieces!
This one's mine.
One more!
Do it.
In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like we got them all.
Gotta break through!
Like moths to the flame.
This one's mine. Don't mind if I do. Thunder blade.
Elusive deity!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall. Here, let me help.
Slash!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here, let's
I'm
go.
ready! Blade! Slash!
I'm not feeling so great.
Lunar corruption. By the power
Look
of
shot!
water.
Catapult!
Going in.
That's it! Swallow blade!
Tiger blade. Healing circle.
This debt.
And just like that, I'm back in.
Can't get out of
Start by
bed.
holding the front line.
Here
No
I go.
sooner said than done.
Lunar corruption.
Far enough!
Behold! The earth spoke! Tectonic vision!
Crescent moon! First aid!
Heal! Now you see what I can do!
Slash!
Look sharp!
Rising Wind! Slash!
This one's all mine!
Eat dirt!
Going in!
Resonate with the earth!
Hear my call! Dreams!
Swallow Blade!
Red! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Down!
Do it!
Rising Wind! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Stalagmite!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Piercing roll!
I'm ready!
I'm all
Totally!
wrapped up.
In an instant! Impact Block!
That was a little close for comfort.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
But maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Out of our way!
This one's mine!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Shattering elusive deity!
Attack! I'm ready! Forward up! Going in! I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Heart seal! My call!
Swallow
Do
Blade!
it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Elusive deity! Swallow Blade!
Take a ray!
Stardust!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Slayer the Malisa!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep. This one will be difficult to predict.
Hear my call! Don't mind if I do!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Airborne beast! My spec!
Swallow Blade!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Milky Blades here!
I'm gone!
Let them
Hitting
loose!
pile driver.
Swallow Blade!
You're mine. Hitting pile driver. You require a head.
All right!
Burn!
Where are you going?
Now where
No
was I?
further.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Sealed!
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Do it!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Where are you going?
Begin. You're mine.
This one's all mine!
Make it rain!
Stardust!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
I've used a bit too much healing.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade! Stardust!
I can't heal you forever!
Radiant Ray! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Swallow Blade!
I'm ready.
Stardust! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Get it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Ignite!
Now where was I? Water! Here we go! That's it!
Rising Water!
Tiger Blade! Hammy! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Swallow Blade!
Take
Rising
Torn
Water!
up! Make it rain!
Launch! Blow them away!
I can feel my precision improving.
There.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
Get lost!
Swallow Blade!
I'm gone! Ignis! Discharge! Look shot! Ignis!
Strike! No further! Rising Wyvern!
Look shot!
Lunar Rondo!
Ignis! Discharge! How do you like being pounded into shape? If it's in the sky, it's mine! Do it!
Dual Leap! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rising
This one's
Wyvern!
mine! Look shot!
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
Hear my
No
call!
chance.
Ignis! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malicer! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back! Not on my watch! Ignis!
I'll
Discharge!
smash you! Strike!
By the
Rising Wyvern!
Hammy! Flame of Fury!
Confiscated.
Burning
Swallow Blade! Ring left! Light Burst forward!
Radiant Genesis!
You dare strike me from behind?
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Hear my call! Nothing gets by me! Far enough! Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Make it rain!
Chisora! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I feel sprightlier than before.
An opponent like this should be easy. You picked the wrong fight!
Piercing
A debut performance! Slash! Slash!
I never miss!
Look sharp!
Slash!
Art expert coming through! Don't mind if I do!
Stardust!
Can't get out of this!
Hammy! Flame of Fury!
Ready and
Burning
ready.
Strike!
Tiger
Can you take it? Does it hurt? Elusive
Swallow Blade!
Leading pile driver!
Tiger Blade!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it out.
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Flaming Meteor!
Try harder! Rising Wyvern!
Going in!
Stardust!
Tiger Blade! Ready to go! Ignis! Here's the evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Their audits were interrupted.
Far enough!
I'm ready. Elu Kisara. All yours, Kisara. I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm expert coming through! Lunar corruption! Don't mind if I do!
Can't get out of this!
Slash! Swallow blade!
Elusive deity!
Mirage!
Seating piles!
Going in!
Resonate with the earth!
Glacial spear!
Another incantation ruined!
Going in!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flaming meteor!
Swallow blade! Stardust!
Blind you into stop! Blind you into stop! Dance on the wing!
Burn!
Free blazer!
Slash!
On guard!
Rising Wyvern!
Begin!
On guard!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Take this!
Not on my watch! There!
Stardust!
On guard!
I'll take you all off!
I'm ready!
Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Now
I'm ready!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash!
Mega ray! This one's
You
mine!
take it!
Denied!
Perhaps we ought to recuperate for a while.
I agree. Fighting in this state would be reckless.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Get lost!
Resonate with the earth! Can't get out of this!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger blade!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Going in!
Ignite!
Charge shield!
Going in!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Where are you going? This one's
I
mine!
can carve through armor!
Glacial spear!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Do it!
Swing left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
This one's mine!
I'll face you!
Burning! Run!
Seating pile!
Stardust!
Red!
Lightning thrust!
How's this?
Sword Rain Alpha! Slash!
Reload!
This one's mine! Ground and blow!
I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back.
Elusive deity.
You picked the wrong fight!
Swallow blade. Take this.
Water, hear my call!
Swallow blade.
In the sky!
Doing the job.
Going in! Where are you going?
It's a skip talk. Let's shoot you.
Hammer, flame of fury! Burning! Water, hear my call!
I'm ready. Follow me in an instant. Impact block.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed
I can carve through armor. Swallow blade. Starter.
I'll make it rain!
Wall. Hey. Blow them away.
That's what I like to hear.
coming through.
Art Seal!
Elusive deity. Begin. Be still. Starter. Tornado
This
drive.
one's all
This
mine.
one's mine. Tornado
Make it
Alpha.
rain! Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer. Step back. This one's all law.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I need to get rid of these stains somehow.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
We've reached our destination.
Coming through. Not today!
Come at me!
I'll face you!
Tiger far enough! Annihilation! Look out! You think this coming?
Swallow blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
So where are you going? Prime and ready!
Slash! Rising! We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Take this! Right. No time to hold back.
Take it ready!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
This one's mine.
Elusive deity! Swallow blade!
Going in!
Pile driver! Mirage! Tear!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ash to ash!
Not today!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Way.
Resonate with the earth!
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane Radiant here!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's the flame of fury!
Mirage!
Water! Hear my call!
Flying free!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Denied!
Hurricane Foot!
Rising Wyvern!
Delighted I do!
By the power of water!
Rise up! Elusive deity! We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Lunar Corruption! Hurricane Storm!
I'm ready.
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
I've still got a ways to go.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan. Leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Enjoy.
Radiant Slash! Going in! Pieces! This one's mine! One more! I'm the blade! Hurricane Strike! Going in!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Hurricane Strike!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Art expert
I
coming
can't
through.
ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
On guard! Will this help? Far enough!
Can you take it?
We'll try! Appreciate
Don't mind if I do. Lightning!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! Radiant Rip!
Armor won't save you! Swallow Blade!
Piercing Roar!
Elusive shield.
Hurricane
Let loose.
Strike!
Hitting pile driver.
Rising Dark here! Sturda! Now or never! You're on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine. Radiant.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Xion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What's that big tower over there?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
It's important to get your rest. Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say, you always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Not this way, I guess.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Dahnans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Dahnans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renins just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zeugle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadheim, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy? Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Not this way, I guess.
We finally made it. Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes.
Hey.
Ah?
Good.
Really?
What?
Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right.
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I'll do my best!
You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive deity!
Hitting pile driver!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Sword Rain Outline!
Hurricane Strike!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going?
Elusive deity!
Corruption!
Hitting pile
Sword Rain
Alpha!
Ready! On guard!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Destruction!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Attack time! Far enough!
Confiscated!
Magna Ray! Hurricane Strike!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Sighted! Go!
This one's all
Watch
mine!
and sweep!
Eat this!
Lightning! Downfall!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Strike! Major Ray!
Okay, Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Watch and blood!
Look sharp!
Well, looky here!
Let's see what you've got.
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Blazer!
Rising Wyvern!
Take this! No further!
Hurricane Strike!
We got flyers!
I've got it! Let him mark your
Rising
head!
Wyvern! All yours!
Elusive deity!
Mirage!
Hitting pile driver!
This one's strong and ready!
Crush!
Searing, this one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
I'm ready! We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Ignite!
You're mine!
Going in!
Soaring light spear!
Look sharp! Heal! Far enough!
I'm ready!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Resonate with the earth!
Steer it! What if I do?
We managed to pull through.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans do...
No choice! I can carve through armor!
Hurricane strike!
Searing flame!
Reload!
Crescent move!
Slash!
These ones can run rings around us!
Stardust! Hurricane thrust!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade!
Ground and pound!
This one's all mine! Burn!
Make it rain!
There! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
Swallow blade! Take this! Stardust! I'm ready! Mirage!
Look sharp!
Elusive deity! Slash!
Reload!
Rising wyvern! Lunar rondo! Stardust!
This one's mine!
Slash!
Resonate with the earth!
Ready!
This one's mine!
Don't mind if I do!
Slash! Rising wyvern!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Resonate with the
Far
earth!
enough!
Like moths to the flame.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Rising wyvern!
This one's mine!
Dazzle!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you! Frozen?
Hammer! Water, hear my
Swallow
call!
blade!
Hurricane!
Resonate with the Swallow blade! Hurricane thrust! Soaring light spear!
Take it! Hurricane
Swallow blade!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Thank goodness we won.
An opponent like this should be easy. No further!
Look sharp! Where are you going? This one's mine!
Burn! It can hide itself? Amazing! Rising wyvern! Regenerate! Rising wyvern! Soaring light spear!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Nothing gets by me!
Swallow blade!
Far enough!
Slash! Swallow blade! Try harder!
Hurricane
Slash! Rising wyvern! Soda!
This one's mine!
Rising wyvern! Resonate with the earth spear! Lunar rondo! It's on!
Healing circle!
Not today!
Thanks, Xion.
Did you just heal me?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Swallow blade!
One more! This one's mine! Magna Ray!
Slash! Ready and rare!
This one's mine!
Save you! Slash! Rising wyvern!
Where are you going?
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
How do you like being pounded into
Probably do
shape?
something about that.
Try harder! Swallow blade!
Heal! Appreciate the help.
Stalagmite!
Hurricane
This
strike!
one's all mine!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malika! Leave the charges to me.
You picked the wrong fight!
Denied.
Heal!
Going in.
Swallow blade!
Hurricane strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp.
Soaring Leaf Spear!
Let's keep up the
looking good.
pressure.
Power surges through me.
Right up the door.
Resonate with the earth!
Let me in. Their arms were interrupted.
Rage. Benediction light.
Look sharp.
Not done yet!
Alright. Down.
I'll
You're on.
smash you!
Hurricane strike.
Slice! Try harder!
Elusive deity.
You're on!
Behold! The earth broke! Tectonic vision!
Let me help.
Swallow blade! Soaring Leaf Spear!
I'm only getting...
My head's spinning. How do you like being pounded into shape?
Can you take it?
Right up the door.
Elusive deity!
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Tornado drive!
I'll
You'll
take
soon
you
see
all
about
on.
that!
Ha! Flare to Malika!
Here, let me help!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Sit
I
down!
never miss!
Try harder! Burn! Swallow blade!
Radiant light! Take your break!
Generation!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Gotta break through!
Benediction light.
Denied!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Stardust!
Resonate with the earth!
Freeze
Hurricane
Blade!
strike! Hulk, get behind me!
Water! Here's
Flying freeze!
What can we take it still?
Sion, can you take care of
I'm
this?
ready!
No sooner said than frozen!
Hammer!
Swallow blade!
Hurricane strike! Here!
Mirage! Dazzle! Tear! Slice!
There!
Resonate with the
earth! I'm gone!
Stalagmite!
Bloody!
Hurricane strike!
Not in your dreams!
On guard!
Ignite!
Water!
Hear my call!
Steel
Look
blade!
sharp!
Spread! Here!
Burning!
So I still had room to grow.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hootle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. We should really get some rest. I want to go back to bed.
What's this thing?
Let's see what you've got.
Rising Lightning from the wind! Dragon's War!
This one's mine! Careful! He has some kind of camouflage!
Take this! Nothing gets by me! Now see what I can do! Denied!
Another incantation ruined.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Shine! Radiant Light! Going in! Regenerate! Take this! Now I can let loose! Ignite!
Here goes!
Ground and pound!
Not in your dreams!
This is looking good! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Lightning
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray! Hurricane Wall!
Rising Wyvern!
Healing Circle!
I don't feel so
Stay away
good.
from my friend!
Forgive me, darling.
Now you see what I can do!
I'll bring you back
Let
from
me
that
out!
abyss. Resuscitate! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
No rest for the wicked.
Hurricane Foot! Healing Circle! This one's mine!
Time to shine! I'll come behind you with a shot!
Rage.
Stardust! Radiant Light! Support the regeneration! Far enough! Regenerate!
Lunar
Swallow Blade! Take this!
By the power of water!
Silence.
Burn it down! Swallow Blade!
Confiscated!
Going in! Igneous! Discharge!
Healing
Devastation!
Circle!
Take this! Look sharp! No further!
I'm grateful.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Time to let
Get
it
behind
rip!
me.
Got it! I'll leave it to
Now
you!
you've gone and ticked me off.
Here's a healing arc!
Mine.
First
I
aid!
owe you one for that. On guard. This one's mine.
Resuscitation! Will this help?
I owe you one.
Healing Circle!
I'm in your debt.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Lunar Blast! Back into the fray! Hurricane Foot!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
I can handle it. Grounded far enough.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No place here!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Going in.
Swallow Blade! Elusive Deity!
Confiscated!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Tiger Blade.
Prepare to be seized!
On guard.
I've used too much.
I owe you one! Rising Wyvern! Elusive Deity! Alpha! Tornado Drive! Rising
My
Wyvern!
head's spinning just watching you.
Stardust! Regeneration!
No way out?
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Ignite!
Make it
Hear my
rain.
call!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
A fish! You saw it too, right? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Reel it in. Dagnabbit! It got away. Could it be? Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Ha! Reel it in. I reeled us in a big one.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Where should I cast my line? Ha! All right. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Hup. I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Hup. I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
There we go. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Ha! All right. I'll let you go this time. Yeah. didn't think I'd catch something this big.
You tamed a real beast.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Here goes!
By me!
Far enough!
Stalagmite!
Rising Wyvern!
Pieces!
It won't save you!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Got fire!
I've got it! Let us march!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
This one's mine!
Deity! Swallow blade!
Hang flight!
Water, hear my
Call!
On guard!
Sled!
Make it rain!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Resonate with the earth!
This!
Stalagmite.
Burn in hell!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Swallow blade!
Freeze Blaster!
I'm ready!
It's over!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
This could be useful. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Try harder! Swallow blade!
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor! That's it!
Resonate with the Rising Wyvern!
An astral art?
That's my field!
Denied!
Shut him
Where
down!
are you going?
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Heart Shield!
Burn in hell!
Hurricane Flight! Lunar Corruption!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini
Come on!
Make it rain!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Great!
Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 Who? 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 Who?
Get lost! Hurricane Flight!
Swallow Blade!
Spread!
Tear!
Right here! I got it! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Look sharp!
Swallow Blade!
Freeze
Prepare to be
Lancer!
sealed! Take this! Swallow
Going
Blade!
in!
Ready and ready!
Igneous Discharge!
Stronger!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the beginning to me!
Tiger Blade! Hurricane
Swallow
Flight!
Blade!
Look sharp!
Look sharp! Rising Wyvern! Stronger! Mirage!
I can handle it!
Swallow Blade!
Denied!
Art expert coming through!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Rising Wyvern!
No art is being interrupted.
This one's mine!
Stalagmite! Slash!
Back into
Make it
Swallow
rain!
Blade!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Who?
Coming through!
Water!
Look,
Here's
Swallow
my
Blade!
And come at me!
Mirage!
Here's evil! Not on my watch! Freeze Lancer!
Rising Wyvern!
No further!
Help this!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet point. Actually, perhaps that is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Hurricane Flight! Will this help?
Swallow Blade! Rising!
Healing
Swallow Blade!
I'm in your debt.
Rising Wyvern!
Your helping me has become a habit.
It's for the good of all of us.
Rising Wyvern!
Is it now?
This one's mine!
Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Back into the piercing roar! Mega Ray! Far enough!
Catapult! Swallow Blade! Tempest! Elusive Deity! Strata!
Here! I'm ready!
Mirage!
Resonate with the earth!
Where are you going?
Swallow Blade!
Stalagmite!
Ready and
I'm
ready!
Hurricane
Right,
Flight!
back into the
Look
flame!
sharp!
Not on my watch!
Take
Annihilation!
this!
Here!
Elusive Deity! Can't get out of this!
Water! Hear my call! Hurricane Flight!
Eat dirt!
Going in!
That's what I like to hear.
Who?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
We're in for a long slog with this one. On guard. Water, hear my call. Spread.
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane strike.
Stardust!
How do you like being
Here's a
pounded
healing
into shape?
Tear!
Crescent
Stardust!
I was a shock.
What in the world?
Dohalim!
I'm all right.
Swallow
Still
Blade!
standing.
Hitting too much!
Resonate with the earth.
Healing circle. Tiger
I'll fix you
I
up.
owe you one.
Recover. Far enough.
Okay.
Benediction
Arctic coming through. Let me out.
Rising
I think we
Viper!
can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
I'm ready to go.
I'm
Swallow Blade!
Regenerate.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm ready for the race.
Slash! Rising Viper!
Annihilation. Let them
I'll take you all on!
Radiant light. Boost of regeneration.
I'm ready! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Hurricane strike. On guard.
Regenerate.
Where are you going?
Allow me to help you.
Look sharp.
In a bind?
Now I can let
Hear
loose!
me. Flame of fury.
Burning strike. Water.
Swallow
Healing
Blade!
meteor.
Try harder! Be still!
Then me.
Stardust! Devastation!
Going in. Armor won't save you.
Rising Viper!
Stardust. Discharge.
Flame of fury.
Thank you! Swallow Blade!
Hurricane
Stardust! It's on!
Hurricane
Eat dirt!
Hear me.
Elusive deity. Burning
Swallow Blade!
Rotating pile driver.
Hurricane Thrust! Devastation!
Not on my watch.
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
It's over.
Going right.
Rising Viper!
Hurricane strike.
Rising Viper!
Look sharp. Take this.
Swallow Blade! Hold nothing back!
Anything in armor is shitty.
Here I go!
I'll face you.
Luna Rondo! Soaring Light
Tiger
Spear!
blade.
Let the marksman handle this. Water, hear my
Hurricane
call.
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healer. This one's mine.
Hurricane strike.
Burn in hell!
Thanks for the concern.
Take simple repayment for a favor of.
I don't grant favors,
can carve
and I don't
through
accept
walls.
them either.
Look sharp. One more.
Rising!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well,
couldn't
I'm
make it
here to
in
stop.
Not in your dreams. I'll heal you all. Heal.
I'm not done yet! Try harder!
That did it.
There. Got you. Lightning.
Rising Viper! Stardust!
Annihilation.
Elusive Wall Blade! Stardust!
Now you see what I can do.
No further.
You'll pay for that!
Into the shadows. Pathetic.
Hold nothing back! Swallow Blade!
Ready. Not on my watch.
Luna Rondo! Can't move!
I can't believe this.
dispose of the trash.
Look sharp! Ground and
Elusive
pound!
deity!
I'll
Now
heal
you
you
see
all!
what I can do!
Rotating pile driver!
Hurricane strike!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
You're helping me to become a fighter.
Freak!
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Sion, can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done.
Appreciate the help. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molitor! Hurricane strike! Unveil! Healing circle!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Does it hurt? No complaints here!
Glacial Spear. Here, go find someone else for coming through. You won't get away with that. Will this help?
This one's mine!
Healing circle.
I owe you one.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
This one's mine.
Seismic lift your whole mind.
Lunar corruption!
Take this!
Lunar blast!
Swallow blade!
This one's mine! Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Lightning.
Armor won't save you!
Elusive deity!
Hurricane
Begin!
strike! Lunar corruption!
Elusive deity!
Lunar blast. Dreams.
This one's mine! Mega ray! Hurricane down! Leave the
Can you take it to me?
choices!
Take this!
Far enough!
I'll heal
Dance
you
on the
all.
wind!
This one's all mine! Rising Wyvern! Burn!
Did you see this coming?
Elusive deity!
Lunar Rondo!
Light up the dark!
Surges through me!
Mirage!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Rising Wyvern!
On guard!
Water, hear my call. Spread.
Lightning medium!
New
Check! That's it!
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger blade! Won't save it!
Try harder!
The earth.
Where are you going?
Hurricane
In a bind,
Try harder!
Glacial Spear.
Rising
Here's
Wyvern!
evil.
resonate with the
Lunar
earth.
Rondo!
Freeze Lancer.
Hurricane Slaughter!
Their arts were
Arc
interrupted!
Seal.
Shot! That's it!
Damn it. Here's a healing arm.
Eat dirt!
Hurricane strike!
Swallow blade!
On guard! That's it!
Not in your dreams.
Hurricane
Mirage!
This one's mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
How about this?
Healing circle!
Ready to go! Far enough!
I'm only getting
Where was I?
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Swallow blade! Back into the fray!
On guard!
Stardust!
Take that!
Lunar Rondo!
I can't take much more. Then it's best to fall back.
Nothing back!
Forgive me, Dohalim.
This should do it!
Healing circle!
Now I can let
Bring
loose!
you back from death.
Rising Wyvern!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready. Where are you going? Ready.
Hurricane strike!
Here, let me help. Don't mind if I do.
Shine. Radiant light.
Radiant
Spark of
Rising
regeneration.
Make it
Wyvern!
rain!
Regenerate.
Stone in an instant! Impact Claw!
I can feel my precision improving.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Whew, what a rush.
I hate camping out.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
Looks perfect and tastes...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
There. Guess I misread the landing.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Shattering the pieces!
Crescent Moon! Into the shadows!
Nothing to curls up! Time to get out of the way! Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Now or never.
I'm ready!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Resonate with the earth!
Hurricane
No
Force!
armor can stop me!
Remind me
In
to
a
stay on
bind?
your good side.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Corruption! Absorbed by the power of water! Searing blade! Reload! Hurricane Force!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I've still got a ways to go.
the agile ones with me.
I'll heal you. Now you've gone and ticked me off.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. And just like that, you back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Less talking and more doing. Denied.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here.
Where are you going? This one's mine.
Portal blade.
I'll heal you all. Tiger blade.
Take this.
Healing sword.
Rising Lord.
Through me. Do it.
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.